Good afternoon, good morning, good night. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is on your side, you know. Krusher Recs Revenator, after Mother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time, and the slogan goes to the naysayers, I would lose nothing. Uh, boom, 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 boom. Okay, okay, okay. What a distinction, what a reality check. Because I guess that most of us that reality check, you know, from time to time, because in life there's just a reality check everywhere. Like for instance, certain interactions you cannot be in the position to force certain interactions and or to want to forcefully associate yourself. You know, I mean, I'm never shocked about anything. I'm never surprised. It's never really a surprise with me when it comes to things that happen on earth. I'm never really surprised, you know, like how people of their own kind, turn on each other. It's not even a new thing. Uh, I don't even want to be that specific, but it's really crazy when you have people of the same kind turning against each other under the guise of religion. So, hey, yeah, certain interactions you don't force them, but on the other hand, there must be a form of professionalism that goes with how you approach uh how other people sound or how other people seem to you. Mm. Yeah, what's up, Carl? Carl Peterson. How you doing? Where you from, Carl? So, I mean, even with me, when it comes to creating this channel, I'm sort of in the dumps when it comes to this channel. Yeah, well, I'm from South Africa. Thank you. I'm sort of in the dumps when it comes to this channel, but me being in the dumps in terms of subscribers and probably views and probably watch time, I guess, I'm sort of in the dumps. But one thing is for sure, I've maintained to keep a form of authority, to a degree on this platform. And in as much as it may seem like a waste of time still to others, you know, which is why I'm current, I always maintain currently. I am actually single and not dating, right? And I'm not even trying to look. And my reasons, of course, being this channel, uh, this channel and what I'm trying to actually get to, yeah, well, and just I don't know, bro, just making sure that I'm financially stable as far as the job that I work is concerned. You understand? I have to make sure that I'm financially stable. I have to make sure because I'm a grown man. There's a huge difference between a grown man and a boy who's still trying to find himself. There's a huge, huge difference. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't like that as well. Okay. Carl, if Carl is a real human being, if Carl, if you are a real human being, Mngani if you are a real human being, Carl, don't repeat your greeting, please, Carl. And if you are not a human being, angathi ndoda. As for Elizabeth, Elizabeth is fake as hell. Well, you technically don't listen. I'm saying that I have a job, and you clearly have earwax. That's for certain. You have earwax. I'm saying that I do have a job. Stibo Tachi, kamba kanjani? Kamba kanjani? Kruger internet. Baba sisekruger babe, sisevena babe baba. Semahlathini babe. Semi desert semi bushy desert plain, I guess. I don't know. Semi deserty bushy plain. Yeah, filled with a whole bunch of interesting wildlife. Yeah, boy. Uh, what are we talking about? It's not a matter of what we're talking about. Sometimes it's a matter of having enough intelligence to actually figure out that you have to get on someone's channel and just listen in. If you have, as much as an ounce of intelligence, if you do really have an ounce of intelligence, you should learn that when you get to someone's channel, that uh you should just listen in, and then maybe you're gonna pick up something, and then maybe you're gonna understand what's really going on, what the flow of the whole talk of what the flow of the whole talk is, instead of but anyways, like, just shut your mouth. That's how I feel. How did I make those AI clips? That's easy, dog. Grok AI. Grok AI, one of the best AI systems out there, I'd want to believe, which is why it's so expensive in South Africa to even maintain. Grok AI. That's that's it, my friend. Grok AI, Grok the app, Grok. If you know Grok the app, you should go on over to Play Store and Apple Store. I don't know, bro. Grok AI. Young mama, I don't know about Huawei stuff. Huawei stuff, I don't think they run on Google stuff. So because what you call this, Grok is Google. I understand. I'm gonna amaklalo la sidlala. Indlela khona sidlala mngani wami, yabo. Angidlali vele yabo indlela khona. I do admit that I'm a small creator and I'm not popular, nah. But yeah, nonsensical things. I'm just not gonna tolerate nonsensical things, young bump. One thing that you have to do if you are really an intelligent person, if you get to someone's channel, someone's live, instead of nje being snarky, I guess, yabona, in your demeanor, you should opt to just take your time to listen to what the fuck they really saying. And if what they saying is not to your liking, you exit. End of story, mngani wami. Uyangibamba? Yes, how are you from Germany? Yeah, how are you doing? What is your real name? What is your real name, if you don't mind me asking? What is your German name, if you don't mind me asking? My South African name is Mpendulo. That's my South African name. How will you be with my dog, my dog? How will I be with your dog? How will I be with your dog? Etabuthini kanzi ndoda. Ah, oh, so Beardy. Oh, Beardy. The pronunciation, sort of twists me, right round. So I'm just trying to Beardy, 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 something like that. Something like that. Because if you say Scandinavian, I do sort of recall that Scandinavia is somewhat linked to the Celtic, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Right. Hmm. Sisibone da. Yeah, Carl, come on forward. Come on forward. How you doing forward too? You said that you're from Uganda, ne? Mm, I see. I see. Okay. No, Carl, what I was trying to maintain is that in order for things to be orderly on the channel, yeah, well, sincerely, ngesihle, respectfully, because I'm South African, ngesihle, respectfully. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, yeah. So what am I trying to maintain, Carl? Carl, bukalana mfethu. You mustn't repeat. Don't repeat. Don't repeat certain things. Uyangvisisa mngani wami? Don't repeat. And don't even say yes. Yeah? Yeah. Carl is chaotic. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. These are the things that I'm trying to like prevent, you know. Uh these are the things that I'm oh yeah, like Denmark, Sweden, Norway. Okay. Mm, I see. I see. Just like how Denmark, Sweden, and Norway are linked or are sort of like the same line as Celtic, I guess, in a way, if you're trying to put it like that. But I guess that I have to sort of do a little digging about and get a sort of better understanding about the lineages, you know, ones that are Celtic and ones that are Greek, I guess, just maybe understand a bit better what's really going on. Mm, what does that mean? What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? I don't understand what the meaning of that really is. Cookie me, kaki me, kaki me, kaki me, ka. Oh, me, I'm a cock. I'm not a cock, Baba. Don't try it. I'm not Larry Wheels, Baba. Larry Wheels is the cock. If you want to talk about cock or cocks, Larry Wheels. Larry Wheels is all over the place in terms of his cockiness. Me, not a cock. When try it, man. Don't, don't be forward with me. Don't be forward with me. Hey, Bafetu. This person is calling me a cock. Don't be forward with me. Don't be forward with me. Don't be forward with me. Don't do that. Don't disrespect the people who feel comfortable being here. You understand? When if you're not comfortable, nani, exit. Don't disrespect us. Come with your disrespect. We're not gonna tolerate all of that. We don't play here. That's you wanna say your titles, your things, nani. You have a problem with me and Birte and Tabo. If you wanna say your things here, that's what's up. If you wanna say your things here, you have a problem with me, Birte, and Tabo. The rest of you are just fake asses. That's how I feel about it. Uh, the subscriber count that I'm on right now, okay, warrants that I'm in the position to actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, you understand? To actually, I don't want to make it sound like that, but to actually nitpick who stays, who goes, you know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. Even like, like, why would they call auditions? I mean, if you're auditioning, you're just auditioning. That's it. You know what I mean? So if you come up on here trying to disrespect me, that's just what it is. That's what I perceive it as. End of story. If you're disrespecting me, you're disrespecting Birte, you're disrespecting Tabo, you're disrespecting um I forget, there are loyal people that are here disrespecting all of us. I'm trying to call them, recall them, but I just can't because it's like, you know, they just come up on here showing love and all that, and it's like, we don't even know each other. We're probably from like different parts of the country. With me, that is to say, some of me and them, you know what I'm saying, we're from different parts of the country, and but then they come up on here showing love, and then there's some who are very negative. That's for sure. Make Bertie a moderator. Whoo, no, it's Tibo. Look, dog, I don't want to rush anything. I don't want to rush anything. Before I rush towards making people moderator, cameraman, director of this, editor of 123, I don't know, dog. I don't know, Tabo, bro. I believe that what I'm trying to say is that I want to get myself to a point where I see that now I've hit a certain pinnacle where, because the reality is I have to pay people, I have to pay people. So there must be something that I pay people with. It mustn't just be a matter of me using them as some sort of cheap labor. No, dog. And as far as the channel, I'm working towards that. I'm working towards that opportune time. You understand? You understand me? So, no, me, I'm from South Africa. I'm from South Africa, Bertie. Uh, Nice meeting you, Bertie. And I hope that I'm pronouncing your name correctly, right? Anna, Laksana Dula. Yo. Except guys, you should donate to except guys, as in before I even unlock the donation. Nah. Yeah, I have to actually have streams going, ongoing streams. I have to roll out streams as in like profusely. That's just the reality of it. And I've actually reached this point where if I roll out streams profusely, a whole lot of things happen. A whole lot of things that even certain people who doubt could happen. And I guess that's just the reality of of determination, of hard work. Because I never thought that I could reach a pinnacle where now I have an ounce of authority, even if it's not like a big stadium of authority, but it's like, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I've always wanted it, and now I have it, and it's like, what you finna do? You finna act up on it, and what you finna do? You finna give 100% up on it, or you finna go haywire, slacking and shit, trying to figure yourself out. Do you have a new song? Yeah, I'm finna record a new song. I'm about to record a new song. I gotta record a new song. Yeah, but before I actually really even get to doing that, I gotta put in the hours here, because I'm technically a streamer. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm technically, that's just what the fuck I am, a streamer. Meaning that I have to be in because even now the internet connection that I'm using, it's the neighbors. Meaning that I have to be in the position to pay for my own internet. If I'm really serious about, you see, because sometimes it's like you have people helping you. There are people that are gonna help you, young mom. There are people that are gonna assist you, but then you have to assist yourself going forward. You have to be smart. You have to be brave going forward for yourself, for them as well, because they helped you, they assisted you to begin with. You understand? So this streaming thing is bigger than me. It's bigger than what I think I am. It's bigger than who I think I am. If you, it's, you know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe some are just doing the streaming thing because they want to show off, because they're pretty and stuff, because they have good looks, because they have good looking bodies, whatever. Some, that is to say, the men want to show off their PED related muscle gains on live, and they probably like that. It's okay, it's fine. But one thing is for sure, me, what this means to me, what this entails to me is a picture that is way bigger than what I thought I was painting, right? Because yeah, sure, I unlocked live, yeah, well, but it wouldn't be possible without my neighbors. Like as in even me clocking up the hours and stuff like that, it wouldn't be possible if it weren't for my neighbors. So that's why I always speak about I always speak about prioritizing keeping the people that are really loyal around and making sure that you always remember them. You always remember them in the most slightest ways that you can. You always remember them, right? And if this if this pops off, due to their internet, because this is their internet access, my bruh. It's not my internet access. I've been streaming for 2 years, my nigga, and it's been their internet access. You understand the seriousness behind this? I think that I even managed to get internet access for myself like twice or 3 times. And then after that, it was just all deflation, deflation, deflation. But I'm grateful, I'm thankful to my neighbors for the internet access, for the, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been streaming for 2 years now, dog. 2 freaking years, man. I would say that I've been streaming for 2 years, like for real, dog. It's like 2 year anniversary type shit, you know what I'm saying? And I just hit 500 type shit, you know what I'm saying? And I never even thought I'd get to that point. What I always thought was, okay, I just have to motherfucking pay for everything, promote everything. That's what I always thought. Bought everything up. That's what I always thought. But on the other hand, there was another side to the coin. There was another side to the flip of the coin. You know, I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. Yabo. Abanye who are choosing to hold grudges and point out things that you're not supposed to point out, nani and stuff and what. Be my guest. Do that. Yabo. Because I have authority now on this platform. It's not like I'm really a desperate person on this platform anymore. I'm way past that point of being desperate on this platform. You know, views are clocking. I have spread out views, of which is a very, very, very advantageous thing when it comes to this platform. Yeah, but I just hit 500,000 subscribers. Now I'm on like a quarter more subscribers, something like that. I'm on a quarter more subscribers, 11 more subscribe. Oh, my face. Crazy dog, crazy, and it's all because of my neighbors. 2 years in this shit, and it's because of my neighbors, and now I'm on 511 subscribers. You know what I mean? So it's like they played a role, dog, and it's like that shit is real to me. It's special to me. It's just not just some earthly things, whereby I'm supposed to hold grudges, and feel like me living my life a certain type of way is owed to people. Nah, dog. They proved that by actually allowing me to have this, that. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying, my nigga. Respect. You know what I'm saying? You got that determination, you got that drive, you got that ingenuity, you got that creativity. Respect. All right. We see you, my nigga. We are here. We appreciate you, my nigga. Come on, dog. Let's get them. Get that anywhere. You don't usually get that anywhere with people. You don't usually get people treating you a certain type of way that is like hospitable. You feel me? You don't usually get that. Like, nigga, I live in an era where I guess that I'm probably the most luckiest, I guess. You see. Yeah, because that neighbor thing, I don't think it used to be even a thing in South Africa back in the day. Yeah, it probably was, but like, I know. And yeah, now maybe it has excelled. I don't know, bro. But shout out, dog. I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. Yeah, well. Uh, hey, uh. Hey, let's go. Yeah, I don't be hesitating upon it. I just go and finish it. Yeah, this is that combat. And I'm prepared to be going ahead with it. Stacked. Yeah, you wanna come up on me? I'm proposing a match. I'ma have to take you up on that. Yeah, you're a rapper, let me tell you this. I'm also the rapper, meaning that I'm sort of the competition. And you may know some dude who's able to be hacking computers. It doesn't even matter how I be putting the word up, because I'm gonna be telling you something right now. I'm from the Swati nation, one of the more proudest. This is how we really do it. Got to really is watching this channel, and I hope that you are enjoying as I talk my shit, as I be partially educated, doing some shit that nobody even thought could ever even happen. Yeah, I'm a small creator. I don't even have it. Damn, I don't even have any likes. I've been going on, but I just go regardless, and I keep on creating certain things to people. And basically, you know, setting off a new motion of hope and belief. Yeah, I be doing what I'm doing, and I inspiring, having young kids. I'm probably discreetly watching because they've gotten the hint. The fact that if you are young and you come up on here and you be watching unsupervised, I'm not even gonna have that happening, which is why I gotta take, matters into my own hands. I gotta make sure that you feel, yeah. I gotta make sure that if you's yeah, I gotta make sure that if you's a kid, you're really safe and you protected. I know that it's sort of not my job, but I have to do what I really can. You wanna hate me? I'm the killer can. I'm not even trying to play superhero up on me, because people nothing but exploiting and controlling. Yeah, Recs regulator. I do it for the past shit. Young times on the mountain, see, you better be listening up. Let's go. Anyways, Krusher Recs every day after Mother Haters. Rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers. Hey, yo, listen, dog. If you got some words that you want me to rap to, dog, let's go, dog. Let's get this, dog. Let's just make it creative. Let's make it fun. Let's just make it a favorable weekend. Just lost my dad, so I guess that this is therapy to me as well. Just to let off some steam, just to down a little, you know what I'm saying? Just to let off some steam since I lost my dad. Okay. Yeah, we live up on this YouTube. Goddamn, nobody gonna ever overdo this dude. That's what I be really thinking when we start going off these raps. He doesn't even miss. He be overdoing everything because there's a whole lot to be proving. What the fuck you really think this is? You got to be playing me if you ain't acknowledging it. I have an ounce of authority on this platform, and even if this stream is not even popping off, it's still just practice. Because I'm aware of one thing: once the views got to really get to, they get to really stacking, none of y'all don't even be yapping, cause I'm gonna have all the power that I'm supposed to have, hiring the cameraman, a whole lot of people to be editing my shit so that the machine gets to interpreting the fact be listening to me, and you gon' be having another side of what it really means to be rapping and expressing certain points that other rappers ain't even gonna be daring to be touching, cause the only thing that's pressing me is that profit. Yeah, it doesn't matter saying, because I'm a rapper and these stories I'm really conveying. It's really my job. Yeah, I ain't got no problem. It's no props. It's just me in my room. I just believe one thing up on this YouTube, I'm they pop. And even them chicks that be showing me it's on this YouTube screen, getting and having a whole lot of subscribers ain't even shit. Yeah, this is a new rap style that I'm establishing. And even them bitches gon' get to copy and I'm betting. Yeah, man, I'm just crazy and I ain't even planning on staying stagnant. Yeah, you may be watching on your screen thinking that I'm somewhat a hobo, but you perceiving doesn't even matter to me. Don't even affect anything that is reminiscent of what it's gonna be cool for my whole legacy and other things that I've been creating, working hard, editing, AI videos and making certain sacrifices that I probably gonna bring in my head spinning, make me feeling a whole type of way and getting off stress and depressed by how I ain't get laid in a moment, but it ain't even gonna be affecting me the way I have to be transforming, always be currently working to reach the pinnacle. I ain't never even retreating. What you wanna say to me, nigga? What they really wanna say to me though? Anyways, if you're really entertained, hit that like button. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell. Boom, 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 boom. Comment, on the shorts, what you'd want to see, on future streams and stuff like that. And yo, listen, if you're complaining about quality, I still haven't reached certain points of this channel about Gucci, the quality is top notch, whatever, nah. And even if it actually has to be top notch, it's gonna be a device that I'm probably gonna be streaming on. Streaming while using a camera and a PC, it's gonna be a matter of hiring that person, renting their expertise. So that's just the reality, everyone. And even if I am to add moderators, using people as cheap labor, that would be so lowly of me. I come from a country that is lowly as hell already when it comes to leadership and shit. So just imagine if I'm that lowly as well. I add people as moderators, they push my stuff, nana, and doesn't matter where they are from. It doesn't matter if their economies are perceived doing good. I One thing is for sure, I have to be in the position to be paying that person, not just using them as cheap labor. Nah. Oh, fuck that. I don't condone that. I don't condone using people as cheap labor. I don't condone cheating people out of their determination. I don't condone that. So right now, I'm on probably like, I don't know, 511 subscribers, right? And my views are probably not even hitting that spot still. And one thing is for sure, I, one thing is for sure, if some of you guys want to really be a part of the journey, right, you have to be in the position to be with me, ride with me, you know what I'm saying, in the good times and the bad times, because there are times whereby I'm going to have bad streams. There are times whereby my streams are going to be excellent for some reason. But if there are some of you who are really, really loyal out here and sort of believe in something that is sort of unique in your eyes, because what is unique in your eyes is unique in your eyes. And if I'm unique in your eyes, you should be in the position to be patient enough to wait it out, because in the world, if you want to be in the position to reach certain pinnacles of life or certain pinnacles of success, there's a waiting period that sort of comes with all of that. And I'm going to maintain, I'm not just going to be assigning people to be moderators, pressurizing them, pressurizing me, because that wouldn't make any sense. Mm. Because if anything, if they're moderating my stuff, if I'm not moderating my stuff, or if to say I'm not the only one who's moderating, they're helping me, I have to be in the position to fairly compensate them, pay them, not just use them as cheap labor, because I want to be famous. Nah, dog. That's not okay. And so yeah, I just hope Kuti, you understand. You understand. Even if this channel may seem to be boom, there are certain things that I really have to work hard to unlock. If I unlock those things, there will be a possibility of certain people upon having that opportunity to moderate this channel. People who are lovers of hip hop rap, people who are lovers of conveying truth, people who are lovers of telling stories. in as much as those stories may be considered or rendered insignificant in the eyes of people, in the eyes of certain people. So, yeah, dog, I wanna, that's just what it is. And I hope that you're gonna be a part of the journey as we continue. Yabo. Yeah, I lost my dad. Yabo, my dad passed away, and I got word that a certain ceremony, is supposed to be taking place in KwaZulu. So, probably just gonna have to be heading on over to KwaZulu. Maybe I'm gonna be able to stream the moments there. Maybe not. I don't know, bro. But yeah, that's just what's new. Lost my dad. My dad passed away. Nje. It's been a whole. It's been some type of way. I want. So yeah, man. I've been grinding views. I've been grinding subs. I've been grinding watch hours. And understand. Uh, I've been trying to tell stories, in as much as hard as I can, to the top of my lungs. Lacking resources. Lacking resources, lacking sponsorship, lacking 1, 2, 3. And, trying what I'm trying to keep it as swift and as clean as possible. Hope B2. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the condolences. Thank you so much for the condolences. And yeah, it's really painful to me because my dad was supposed to be here, during this happening, all of this, because I told him about this. I've been telling him about this, you know what I mean? The fact that it's sort of insignificant, me going to the studio, recording all these songs when I haven't even created clientele. I told him about this. I told dad about this. I've been telling my dad about this for years, bro. That it would be so meaningless for me to want to keep up with the nepotistic system of South Africa, with the corrupt system of South Africa. Utterly corrupt, utterly nje messed up nje vele. That's what I told my dad. And considering that he's not here to actually see this happening now, bro, it's crazy, dog. It hurts me. Mom, it hurts, really fucking hurts me, bro. I just want to break down right now, bro, and just cry as hell, because at a certain point in time, I don't think that he actually believed that I could actually really do this, unless if I keep up an autistic system of South Africa and keep up with the government, the inconsistent of South Africa with its inconsistent policies, with its inconsistent lackadaisious vetting of the people that it appoints to leadership. Like, dog, I don't want to even say nothing, dog. But I'm actually pissed. I'm so freaking pissed. You gain the angel who will have the power to bless you more and open doors. Yeah, I guess so. I guess Witty, from wherever my dad is, we're gonna be working together from behind scenes, working together from behind the scenes to build a legacy, to build something out of nothing, bro. Then one thing is for sure, even if I do actually get it or manage to have it, I don't know, bro. I guess that maintaining independence is an honor to me because I guess what I'm trying to say is that I sort of love my life. I love my life. I love the people that I currently know. The people that I currently work with at my job that I do, because it's not like I wouldn't do a job at all. I mean, what kind of cuck nonsense dude would I be? I'm not Larry Wills. I don't have time for these excuses that I'm not supposed to be making. You know, uh, and not to even mention, I'm just lean. I'm a lean guy who's very strong. I don't want to think. I'm a lean guy who's very strong. A person, there's a talk about a this unlocking of intermuscular, I don't know, responses in a way that have nothing to do with muscle gain, but actual muscle retractory functions, I guess. I don't know, bro. My English is probably broken, but yes. So I'd want to think that I'm a skinny guy who's very strong. And if I were to endeavor, like seriously endeavor, uh, uh, towards putting on muscle, I just feel for the girlfriends of my fellow men. Not to say that I'm gonna be actively participating in wrecking relationships. I'm not like that. I'm not that person. But it how you look at yourself, how you view yourself as a person. It's that shit is very important. It's very, very important about how you look at yourself as a person. How you perceive yourself as a person. Nje indoda vele, yabo. Nje, if you look at yourself, yabo, and you're like, damn, this haircut on me would be so amazing. I'm 28 years old, bro. I'm 28 years old. If you just look at yourself in the mirror and you be like, damn, dog, this sort of haircut would be dope as fuck on me, dog. Would be so dope as fuck on me. You know, this type of sneaker. You know what I mean? Like, yo, yo, yo. And it has nothing to do with the money and the material. You see, if you don't have the proper set of precursors, set when it comes to how you feel inside. I don't think that you will be in the position to process uh to process anything. Okay, any mentioning of certain words that are very suggestive, not allowed. Thank you. Thank you. So if you don't have, yeah, I'm not gonna allow any words that are suggestive to appear here. I'm not gonna allow that. I'm personally not gonna allow that. I may have some authority, a little bit of authority, but certain words that are somewhat suggestive, they are not going to appear here ever, ever, because it's not like I'm trying to convert people towards. I'm actually just saying things based on how I perceive or see life, or how I come to accept it as it is. It's not trying to. I'm not. Listen, live your lives. Live your lives. Make your mistakes. Live your lives. Krusher Recs is just a medium. He's just a medium of Loranjan and of just channeling. I don't know, bro. Maybe you feel pain that you aren't able to Loranjan properly assimilate, right? Maybe you feel pain that you aren't properly able to circulate freely, right? Maybe Krusher Recs is that media that circulates the pain, gets it to settle down, for example. Other than that, I'm to tell you live your life like in what. If I say certain things that are such bad people, I'm saying those things because I've perceived it to be. I have walked in the steps, in those particular steps, so I hence know where this particular maybe ordeal that is not always touched upon, where it would end up being, because I have experienced it to be. You understand? I'm not trying to say I'm not West Watson. I'm not West Watson. I'm not West Watson. I'm not clavicular. You understand that? Don't compare me to these other guys, because well, I'm not them. With their paid channels, with their botted channels, don't compare me to clavicular. Bo West Watson. Don't compare me. We are not on the same league. Me and Bo West Watson are not on the same league. He beat a woman. He beat up a woman. Where's Watson? That tatted pervert. I didn't even mean to say that word, but he beat up a woman. So don't compare me to people who beat up women. Don't compare me to people who gang up on people while in the gym, at the gym. No, bro, don't compare me to such people, Bangan Bami. If you are comparing me to such people, don't compare me to people that are gonna convince young kids to use dangerous substances on their bodies. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't fall under that bracket, vele angeke ngize ngibe kule bracket leyo bangani bami, angeke. And if you don't like that, exit, sharp, bye bye. Yabo. No, I'm talking, of course, to the people who actually view me to be a certain type of inferiority, or to be of a certain type of inferiority complex. If you feel that there's an inferiority complex weighing on your superiority complex, footwork, that's what I'm gonna say. Yabon. If you are smart, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that bantu bayasukelana. Instead of actually leaving you in peace, there are people who just sought to destabilize you. Why? Everyone. So it's not a Krusher extreme if I don't actually get to talk about what's real and what's not, or about what's supposed to really happen and what's not supposed to happen. So what's supposed to happen is that if you get to this life, no, you don't talk snarky. First of all, don't talk snarky. Listen, peer in, and then when you've peered in, that's when you can chime in. But even if you chime in with a challenging remark, with a really intellectual remark. Don't just be saying wait. Saying wait. I'm not gonna allow that. This is my parliament. I'm in charge here. What I say goes. This is my parliament. And in my parliament, I make sure that the environment is healthy for the people that actually want to be a part of the parliament and, participate in their own little way, sort of, shed light into certain aspects that we may miss. Anyways, it's enough. It's enough now. But I am going to come back because I have to put in the hours. I have no other choice. So if this kind of content is not too personal for you, hit the like button. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Of course, if you're new, likewise, subscribe. If you're new, likewise, watch the shorts, watch previous streams that maybe you may have missed, previous streams you may happen to be interested in. Yeah.